Hello, hello, hello. Happy Taco Tuesday. Welcome to another exciting night. I hope you all had a great weekend. I hope you're all having a wonderful week, and I hope you have an even better rest of the week. Let me know when you get in here and say hey so I can see you, you can see me, and I know the comments are working, and I know that my audio is working, and the microphones, and the cameras, and the so on and so forth. Because there's a lot of action going on over here to make this thing run, so it's always good to know you can see me. They can see me on YouTube. What up, Sam Cobras? How you doing? Also, we are live streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. If you feel like watching on a different venue, feel free. Jared Inglesall, what's up, dude? Deanna Brito, how you doing? Coming in 5x5. All right, Andrea's already tagging, folks. We're going to get started off with something small. So that way, Andrea has time to tag. Let's just do this Luke X-Wing. He seems to have a grappling hook on him for taking out ATs, so that's cool. There's his little grappling hook. Pop it in his hand. He's not in the best condition, and he does not have his blaster, but he's not terrible either. Hello, Brett Riggs from New Zealand. How are you? What up, Jared Ingersoll? What up, Chris Wilson? How's it going? Starting at a buck, how could you go wrong? Letter A. That's Luke X-Wing, no blaster. And we always put up something small, so there's something spinning for while Andrea's tagging everybody. We got lots of great stuff tonight. I did pick up another collection over the week, so you guys have some awesome mocks. Mocks. Remember, I do pay finder's fees if you find me a collection. I am always looking for collections. I could use a bunch of loose complete right now. So if you know somebody selling anywhere in the world, let me know. We can ship it or drive it or whatever needs to be done. What up, Steve Barbie? How you doing, bro? Welcome to another exciting Taco Tuesday. But yeah, amazing stuff. I know some of you here for the Boba Fett, some of you here for the Luke Jedi with the blue lightsaber. I know you guys love that one. But there's some great stuff. I don't know how closely you looked at that picture, but it is no joke what we got in-house tonight. So it's going to be an epic Taco Tuesday. Stick around. Everybody's getting their tags. Tag-a-tagarino. Tag-a-rooney. Tag Hoyer. Massey Michael gets us started off on A at 2 bones. What up, Jason Betancourt? Doing great, man. I got no complaints. The sun is shining. The birds are singing. My mowers just went to go get fixed. Lots to do, but that's just the way it is when spring has sprung. When spring has sprung, there are things to do. Everything's growing and breaking at once. That's my own spring song. Good evening, afternoon. Will you be doing more non-Star Wars lives in the future? I don't know, man. I could. There's like a billion things here at the IC Toys Secret Ninja location. But not enough people watch. I guess I could. I don't know. You guys want me to do some non-Star Wars-y things? They just take just as much time as the Star Wars, and like I sell a quarter of the stuff because I'm useless when it comes to anything not Star Wars, so I'm just randomly putting up random stuff and being like, starting at $1, and I have no idea when to call it because I have no idea what it's worth. Happy Taco Tuesday, Adam DeMonte. Bum bum ba da da dee dum la. I can. I still have the song. Check it out.
Searching for toys from your childhood days. I see Toys Nashville will blow you away. treasures of the universe galore. Each Thursday at 5, you'll find even more. From Thirsty Thursday, it's our favorite time. Toys and treasures, so rare, so prime. Thursday at 5 p.m. Central, the hunt begins. I see Toys Nashville, where your collection wins. Looking for Marvel, or a pop that frights, or a classic Transformer that still feels right. With every surprise, your heart will race. Thirsty Thursday's the collector's place. Thirsty Thursday, it's our favorite time. Toys and treasures, so rare, so prime. At 5 p.m. Central, the hunt begins. I see Toys Nashville, where collecting wins. Heroes and villains, loose or sealed, shelf-worthy scores from every field. So grab your drink and bring your cheer. Thirsty Thursday's the best day of the year. Thirsty Thursday, it's a toy parade. Every week, new memories made. Join us live, don't miss your chance at IC Toys Nashville. Let your collection dance. Visit ictoysnashville.com.
So yeah, still got the stuff. I could definitely do it. You have to get that one past Andrea. Put in a request on the IC Toys Nashville page. Anybody that knows me knows I'll do whatever my wife tells me, so feel free to tell her to tell me to do that, and I'll do it. All right. Next up, let's do a Hoth Rebel Soldier. He is complete. Oh, Andrea says no. She refuses. Look, shut it down already. Because we have to do tons of work for the convention that we make no money off of. Look at our priorities. Good job, baby. I love it. Taco Tuesday theme song. I love it too, man. I invented that. The piano key necktie, I invented that. Thirsty Thursday, it's a toy parade. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. At 5 p.m. Central, the hunt begins. Alright, Luke Hoth is going to be letter C. What up, Aaron? How you doing? Thank you, Derek. I appreciate it. Taco Tuesday requires a sombrero. He's a little diarte, but he's not bad. That's the problem with the all-white figures. Maybe after ICCC. Did you use AI? Yeah, of course, man. You think I'm a talented musician? I just live in Nashville. Yeah, that is AI, baby. But I made the words. And I typed in the buttons, and I hit enter. So it's my song. Welcome to the future. Whether you like it or not, it's where it's going. And if you don't like it, write Coca-Cola first, because they do it too, and they're a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate. And I'm just some dude that wanted a song for Taco Tuesday. Dengar, pretty beat up Dengar, but he is a Dengar. He could be beat up. Just bounty hunting anyway. Letter D. He is complete. All right. Thirsty Thursday. It's a toy parade. Alright, I got 3 Lily Letty that are not complete that I'm going to sell anyway, because what am I going to do with them? 4 of them. Okay. For the Lily Letty, we're going to start off with A, B, C, D, E, F. Letter F. And it's going to be an Emperor's Royal Guard. He does not have a cape, and his head is melted. So nothing special there, but if you want a weird one for $1, can't go wrong. His head does not fit on there. But I guess you could stick it in his hand. Somehow, like this. Boop. Maybe not. There you go. Starting at $1. It's letter F. It's going to be an Emperor's Royal Guard with a melted helmet. Letter G is going to be a Bib Fortuna. He is only missing his staff, but he does have his burlap bag Mexican cape there and his armor. So it is a good bib, just needs a staff, and that's actually not too hard to get. G. And then for letter H, we got an ATST driver, Lily Letty ATST driver, no weapon. The Headless Godman. But still neat. If you're just looking for Lily Letty examples and want to grab them cheap, I'm starting all these Lily Letty at $1. And here is a brown hair Luke Bespin. He is missing his saber, but he does have the proper Lily Letty blaster. I'm going to start him off at $25 just because that blaster is worth about $45. So I don't want to just sell him for $2. But he is pretty rough, and he does not have a lightsaber. But nonetheless, he is 100% Lily Letty. We'll start him off at $25 just so I don't lose my shirt on the blaster. Because the blaster's worth $45. Because it is a Lily Letty blaster. Lily Letty Smuggler Blaster. Thirsty Thursday, it's a toy parade. Alright, and I got a lot of soaps for letter E. Soap! What up, soap? The first soap will be a Wicket the Ewok soap. Here you go, Wicket the Ewok soap. There's Wicket in there. Soap, bar of soap, starting at $1. Letter E. Playful Wicket the Ewok, the small furry Ewok hunter and friend to Princess Leia. He looks harmless, but is a fearless fighter when provoked. That's why he's so great at helping you win the battle against dirt and grime. Lather up with Wicket the Ewok and you'll feel playful yourself. Well, if you're looking to feel more playful in the shower, this bar of soap is for you. Starting at $1. Letter E. Letter E. Letter E. Alright. You know what? I'm going to sell this. This is a Lily Letty mini rig. We're going to start this one off at $50. You can tell by the stickers. The stickers are different. They're like a matte color. And also you can see where the Lily Letty, the Made in Mexico sticker was applied, but it's not there anymore. But that was there. And then there you go. Still works. Rah, rah, rah. And it is Lily Letty. 100% Lily Letty, and you can tell the variant. So there you go. That's going to be letter M as in Michael. Thirsty Thursday, it's a toy parade. Do, 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 do. That'll be letter M. And then, you know what? For letter N, I'm going to do a vintage Mexican bootleg. This is a hard rubber, but a little bit bendy, but hard rubber Emperor. Vintage Mexican bootleg. This one's going to start off at 200 bones. Vintage Mexican bootleg, unarticulated Emperor. Emperor is a tough bootleg to get. So there you go. Starting at 200 bones. He's going to be letter N as in Nancy. Letter N. And then letter P. Thirsty Thursday, it's a toy parade. Do, 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 do. Alright, let's do some carded. What do you say? Carded. If you got a bunch of carded, I may as well do some carded. Starting bid on the mini rig is $50, baby. $50. Lily Lady mini rig. All right. First, let's start off with a 12 back. Why not? 12 back. I think it's a 12 back A. Let me look. 12 back. All right. 12A has a short stubby saber shown here. Yep, there you go. So this is a 12 back A, Princess Leia. Let's see what a 12 back A Princess Leia goes for. We'll start off a number there. Let's check out eBay. 12 back A Leia. Looks like they go for about $2,000, but here I'm going to show you. This is the cheapest one I see. It's at $13.49, so that's where we're going to start ours. And this one, as you can see, is all bent and squished. So we'll start ours off at the cheapest, messiest looking one, which is $13.49, so $13.50. We're going to start off Princess Leia 12 back at $13.50. And there she be. Little tiny squish to the bubble. Nothing major at all. Still a good bubble. No cracks. Certainly no cracks. Good card. And 12 back A. So a 12 back A Leia. She's got a little crease up here. But there you go. 12 back A Leia. Starting off at $13.50. She'll be letter O as in olive. O as in olive. And here we got one that everybody wants. A 21 back red snaggletooth. Andrea, do you know what I sold the last red snaggletooth for? Or Mike, do you? No way. I was looking it up. 21 back red snag. It is not the same exact staff used on Bib Fortunas. It is kind of, but it has a little circle on it. If you check on Variant Villains, it's an easy one to tell the difference. It's a bit darker. Thirsty Thursday, it's a toy parade. They're talking $1,200. Hold on, I know I didn't sell it for $1,200. I thought I sold it for like $8. Let me look for sold items. There's one that just sold for $700. I just sold one for $8. Let's call it $700. So we'll start it off at 700 bones. Let's check it out here. Oh, I sold it for $600, babe. All right, then we'll start it off at $600. One just sold on eBay for $8. So check that out. Really nice bubble. Really nice one. Great card, tiniest wave ever, but you can't even tell once it's in a star case or an acrylic. Beautiful bubble. Still taped. 21 back. Tiniest bit of shelf wear right there, but otherwise the card is really nice. Right there. Looks perfect from the front. Oh, mine was a while ago? Alright, so there is one that just sold on eBay for $700, so we'll start off at $600, which is what I sold the last one for a while ago. So there you go. Can't go wrong. Get it cheaper than the most recent sold on eBay by $100. All right, 21 back, red snaggletooth. He's going to be letter P right behind that 12 back Leia there. Letter P. All right, and then letter Kenny Bannigan starts us off on our 12 back. 21 back. I don't see any sold. This might actually be a tough one to find. Thirsty Thursday, it's a toy parade. Do, 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 do. $2,700, $1,635, $1,389. Gee whiz, $2,049, $2,400. Mike, doesn't 2,400 sound insane on a 12 back or a 21 back, Luke? Yeah. Really? That's bonkers. That's too much money. You paid $2,000 for yours and you got a good deal on it? Alright. Well, he says 24 isn't insane, but I think it's insane. So let's do $2,000. 21 back, Luke. Can you pull the Luke Jedi? Yes, sir. You wrote me. I'll see if I can find it back there. Unpunched. 21 back, Luke. Beautiful bubble. Beautiful Luke. Completely crystal clear. Absolutely nice. Unpunched. Looks like it's never been touched before. Great color. Very, very nice. Starting off at 2 Gs. And the only reason why it's starting off at 2 Gs is because I think 2,400 was too much to start it off at. But that's what they go for, supposedly. Alright, letter S. 21 back Luke. 21 back Luke. Alright. It's her bargain wheel. Yeah, the first wheel. A, B, C, and D. I get those for a couple bucks each. Hey brother, can you pull the Luke Jedi tonight? Let me see if I can find it, buddy. Luke Jedi, huh? Gotta be on a Return of the Jedi card, right? Star Wars. Power of the Force. Yeah, there it is. It's got a sticker that says 900 on the back, so I'll start it off at, I don't know, 800 bucks. It is a, it'll come in this acrylic. It's a weird acrylic with a black bottom. And it'll come with that. It is absolutely beautiful, but it does have a dent right there. No cracks at all. No cracks. Just a dent. Can't really tell from the front. Unpunched. Absolutely stunning. It is a blue saber right there. The droids are too. I'm probably going to start it at 1,200 bucks, man. They usually go for about 13, 14, 15. So I'll probably start it at 12. So there you go. Luke. And that is a 65 back Luke Jedi. Let me just look him up and double check that price. But usually when I put the sticker on it, it's what they sell for on eBay. Well, let me double check. 65 back Luke Jedi. Yeah, Brian's Toys is selling a green saber for 600 bucks, so. Dang, AFA graded. An AFA 60 is up for $2,500. Yeah, all right, so I'm leaving it. I'm starting it off at $800, which is, I guess, ridiculously cheap for that. So there you go. Unpunched, 65 back. Letter T is in Tom. T is in Tom. There you go, Lars. Lars knows. All right. Well, there you go. Steal of a deal. Starting off at a steal of a deal. That's what we like to do. I don't have a list of the min-on cards I'm going to sell tonight, man. You can check the picture from the tag list, and it'll be on there. You can look at that picture, and that stuff is what I have access to right now. So probably that stuff. All right. What do? We want that Droids R2? Yeah. Or actually, this one was my teaser. I said I'd start at $1, so we're going to wait on R2. Is the bubble yellow on Luke? Yes, it is. Yeah, the bubble is yellow on Luke. Droid C-3PO. Now, this one I did say I'd started at $1. This will come in a star case. I'm keeping the acrylics from now on because I'm running out of acrylics. That's all right, Brian. There's plenty of other folks that'll bid on it, I'm sure. Other people ask, too, so really no worries, dude. You can always ask. You're never obligated to bid. Really, really nice. And I'm starting him off at $1 because I said I would, which is insane. But here you are at Crazy Eddie's Discount Liquor, where our prices are only half as insane as our booze. Adrian Coates starts us off at $1. It is actually a beautiful, stunning card. The color is really, really nice from it. Really, really bright. Greetings from Punta Cana, the Dominican Republic. Hey, nice, dude. Have fun. I like it down in DR. I like fishing down there. Oh, Toby Black's going to save us a bunch of time and take over that C-3PO at 25 doll hairs. Watch out now. It's at $25. Hey, Mike. Can you grab me some star cases? Thanks. Just because we're out of acrylic, so I'm going to start keeping them. Discount Liquor. Now you're talking. There you go. There you go. That's got to be like a $1,500 card right there. It is absolutely stunning. That bubble is perfect. So there it is. Letter U. We already got $850 on that Luke Jedi, so I guess my number was correct. All right. Something special, folks. Do you want a skiff or do you want a sealed 12-inch Darth Vader? You tell me. Whoever writes it first in the thing, that's what I'll put up. C-3PO's at $650. Dear God, I hope it doesn't go for that or else I lost my shirt. But it is slowly creeping up. I'm going to have a sip to settle my nerves. Darren Oscovare says skiff. All right, folks. Mike, by any chance you got a planetary map? All right. It does not have the planetary map, but it is stunningly beautiful and has everything else. So you're going to have to get yourself a planetary map for $50 off eBay. Absolutely stunning. Still taped on one side. Only one side is open. Still has the insert. Absolutely beautiful skiff. Absolutely beautiful. Mike, what's a skiff selling for nowadays? With a gorgeous box. I'll have to look it up. I don't know what they sell for.
Actually got mine for free. Santa Claus.
Mike got his for free from Santa Claus. I'm not offering that price. You can just throw them in that box right there. Thanks, bro. $2,800. All right, let's start it off at I don't know, a couple grand. What do you think?
Oh, that's pretty.
Should I start it off at like 2,500? Mike says start it off at 2,500. So we're gonna start it off at 2,500. Look at this. Still got the bag for the antlers there, or the fins.
The other thing was mine came with two of the same fin.
Ah, yours came with two.
Yeah,
That's
years
funny.
later, I had to buy another one.
Should have written Kenner. They would have hooked you up back in the day. God, it's perfect. Legs still work. It's perfect. There's no cracks on that or anything. No breaks. It's perfect. Literally perfect. And I never say that. Use sticker sheet, but still it has the sticker sheet. Instructions. And this insert's worth a fortune on its own, actually, so. But it'll hold your skiff right there. Boop. Yeah, I don't know if they get any better than that. I'm going to start it off. What did I say? Did I say 2,500? I said 2,500. I'm going to start it off at 2,500. Do we think 2,500? Mike, should I start off at 2,500 or 2 grand? $2 grand to give it wiggle room. All right, we're gonna start it off at 2 grand. Baby, can you change the starting bid to $2,000 on the skiff? And here, look at that. And you tell me there is any live sale in the world that will present you those selections. Because there isn't. I know it for a fact. Start at 1K. I can't do that, man. Shoot, a loose skiff with no box is worth 1K. And that box is beautiful. Can't do that. But still, I'm starting at probably $800 less than you can buy it. So that's a good deal right there. All right, folks, bid away. If you want me to tell you anything, I'm more than happy to show you. Thank you very much, Toby Black. Coming correct. A lot of viewers, got to do a good job. We got no bids on the soap. What's the situation with the soap? That's a $10 bar of soap right there. $20. How much is soap worth? 15 bucks? Cry. Help the poor man out. I just came from Disney World. Hey, man, Disney is a multi-billion-dollar company. I'm some dude in my house, or a house. I do not feel any sympathy. Disney has plenty of money, and I'm sure you gave them more than you're going to pay for this skiff, so. Well, at least Dion knows that you got on the soap. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. When are you putting up the 45 back FET? Gee whiz, man. I could do that next. Next thing that I call, I'll put up the 45 back FET. That is a really, really hard one to get. It is the second highest graded example in the entire world. And it is a hard one to find. The 45 back is really, really hard to get. It is the third hardest Boba Fett carded figure to get, following the 47 and the 48 back, which I found out today. And some people say 79 back, but they have to make it 79 back A. Unfortunately, I had to drop 1,500 packs on my annual pass renewal. That's what I'm saying, man. You give Disney $1,500 a year, brother. You be swimming in skiffs. You take a couple years off. Yeah, soap is Wicket. The Ewok. Wicket the Ewok. That skiff is a steal of a deal. I know it's $2,000, but if you got the $2,000 and you're looking for a skiff, that is highway robbery on my end. So the buyer is highway robbing me, I guess. Yeah. There is an EI, Jason McKee, and it is a very cool EI. It is the remake. I wrote it all down here. Hold on. It is the licensed reproduction by Portal Publishing, and they usually are worth about $150. I'll start it off at $100. So they usually go for $150, so we'll start it off at $100. It is the Episode 4 licensed reproduction by Portal Publications. Here you go, look it up on eBay. It's worth $150. Great stuff tonight. That's right, Rich. Thank you, Robert. Trying to put out the nice for you. Do 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 do. Kyle Bollenbaugh takes over on Luke with the blue saber at 900 bones. Unpunched right there. That other Luke hasn't gotten any action, but that's actually a good deal. If you go look them up, they go upwards of $2,400, $2,500. So that one's starting off at 2 G's. Nick Grooms takes over on A at 6 bones. That's that Luke with a grappling hook. EI is a Episode 4 licensed reproduction by Portal Publications. It's a vintage poster. And it's the main Star Wars one that you know. And we got 9 1/4 on Luke Jedi, 9 1/4 on Luke Jedi. Alright, you guys are killing me on letter U here. That is a Droids C-3PO. They go for lots more than that. Droids. Skiff starting bid is $2,000, Nick. $2,000. Yeah, they go for like $1,300. Droids cartoon here. And that one's not as nice as mine. Look, it's all warped. And the bubble's not as nice either. Darren Oscavari starts us off on the beautiful Luke Farm Boy. 21 back Luke Farm. But yeah, that C-3PO is a steal. It's only at $875, but I did promise you guys I'd started at $1, so I'd started at $1. It's at $875, Alan Gorhus. It is letter U, so if you check on the on this, it's letter U. It's a very good deal. Shouldn't drink and watch this. I gotta go to the bar for Trinigo. I don't know what that is, dude. Trinigo. I'm gonna look it up. T-R-I-N-G-O. It's a fast-paced puzzle game. Originally developed for Game Boy. It's a Nintendo game, it seems. Trilingo. We got $9.50 on T. I can't believe a Luke Jedi is worth more than a droid C-3PO. That is mind-boggling to me. Darren Anderson, Mr. Anderson, takes over on P at $6.50. $6.50 on P. Nick Grooms takes over on the Lily Letty mini rig there at $55. Show me you're alive. Don't worry, John. The auction will still work whilst you are in the bar playing your other video games. C is at 20. That is the Luke Hoth completes at $20 already. We got $10 on the Wicket Soap.
That's so pretty.
The skiff, right?
Oh,
It's beautiful. Dude, pick up the skiff. Check out the skiff. Like, literally pick it up and look at how perfect it is and never touched. Like, use the thing to lift up the feet. It's, like, perfect.
Oh, yeah. It's like butter.
Yeah, I've never had one work like that. I guess that's how it was originally manufactured. It was intended to work properly. You know, who knew?
Yeah. Stickers that are applied are all in the right spot.
Yep, they're all in the right spot. And look, it's even got the used sticker sheet. Yeah.
Nice.
It's got it all. Heck of a piece. Good luck putting it back.
Oh my god. There we go.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Nice, right? Later, drive safe, Mikey. Mike's out of here. He had to stop by and look at the skiff again. That skiff is freaking beautiful. Look at it. It's like so nice. Oh no, I meant Z, not S. Alright, fair enough. Andrea, could you switch it off of Luke onto Z for Darren? That's alright. Technically, the letter is just backwards, Darren, so it's not really your fault. Z looks like S if you're looking in a mirror. Take it easy, buddy. Oh, you're fine, dude. I don't care. I'm easy. You need to go bid on that darn freaking C-3PO, man. That's cheap. $875 for a vintage droid C-3PO. People are going to make fun of me on the board if I sell it that cheap. You're going to be like, what's up, man? Needed some crack money, so you blowing out droid C-3POs for dirt cheap? And I will say, no. I said I'd started at $1, and I'm a man of my word. That's all that happened there. Matthew Michael, letter EI is an episode 4 licensed reproduction by Portal Publications. It's a vintage poster. Star Wars poster. It's right there on the bottom right. Yeah, sure enough, Adrian. You'd have to write home about that one, buddy. He's good deal. And we got another bid on Leia. Always good to know that my price wasn't too high. Leia's at $1,400 now. You got it, Massey Michael. Darren, that skiff is so nice, man. I hope you hold on to it. It is so nice, dude. And you have a really nice collection. It deserves to be somewhere awesome. It's beautiful. Darren takes over on C-3PO, Droid C-3PO, $900. Kenny Bannigan takes right back over on Leia. We got a Duke It Out, Dukes of Hazzard here on letter O, a 12-back Leia. Massey Michael takes over on A at 12 doll hairs. Oh, I know, Darren. And dude, your collection's really, really nice, so you need a really, really nice skiff. If you don't already have one, which surprises me. Adrian Coate takes back over on that Droid C-3PO at $925. Still a steal of a deal right there. Come on, Knight. F4 Phantom for Nick Grooms. Let's call letter E there, and we'll get out some more soap for you. Mr. Anderson gonna take down Wicket for $10. Going once, twice, 3 times. $10 on the Wicket soap. Darren takes back over on 3PO. Adam Diamante takes over on Red Snag there. And the soap is sold. Next bar of soap going up on letter E is Luke Skywalker. There's Luke. He looks really good. His nose just touched the front, but that bar of soap is perfect. Let me read you his thing. Luke Skywalker, the bravest of all warriors in the rebellion. I don't know about that. Once a farm boy on a desert world in Tatooine, now he mans his own spaceship, crashing it, fighting the Imperial forces wherever he finds them. That's why he's so great at cleaning up dirt and grime. Lather up with Luke and feel like a hero yourself. Luke Skywalker, so... Pardon. There you go. Starting at $1. Derek Cernak takes over at a doll hair on letter E. On the Luke soap. Yeah, I guess you got outbid on E, man. Mr. Anderson won that one. Well, I'm getting no bites on Farm Boy Luke, so I'm going to pull him down and I'm going to put that Boba Fett up you guys want. I might break your heart with the price I'm going to ask on Boba because it ain't going to be cheap. But I will tell you about it, and I will explain its rarity and the reason for my pricing. Alright, behold. One of the harder Boba Fett card backs to get. There's only like 30 of these or something. Here, I can tell you. Because I took a screenshot when I looked up the population report. There's only 8, 9, 10, 16, 17, 18, 28, 29, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38. There's only 38 of these graded in the world. And this is the second highest grade. There's 185. There is 180 plus. There is 880s, and then the rest are below 80 that are graded. So there you go. This is the second highest graded example in the world. It is an AFA 80 plus, near mint plus, C80, bubble 80, figure 85. It is stunningly beautiful. It is the 45 back display arena offer Boba Fett. It is very, 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 very nice, and it's going to be starting at $6,000. Go ahead and look it up. You can't look it up because none have sold in years. None. It's rare as heck. So there you go. Letter S starting at 6 G's. That is a 45 back Boba Fett. Star Wars display arena offer. And the reason why those are so rare is because that particular card was out for less than a year. Very, very short run. And also it's a Boba. So there you be. Starting bid 6 G's. Absolutely beautiful. Super duper rare. Literally the second highest graded example on the planet. And the only higher one is an 85, which is just a hair away from an 80 plus. But look at that, 45 back. I mean, you do not see that ever. Literally ever. You can go search all over the internet, all the auction houses, all the eBays and everything. There hasn't been one sold in years. Facebook, everything. That's how rare that is. You see a 21 back Boba Fett for sale every day. You can go on eBay and find 30 of them for sale. You cannot find a 45 back anywhere. It's a monster piece, and I totally understand if I got to do the work and put it up on the IC and on the Deal No Deal and everything. Close up on the bubble? Yeah, sure, dude. The bubble isn't yellowed at all on Boba Fett. It's completely crystal clear, and it has a crystal clear grade. So it even has a clear bubble grade. But that bubble is crystal clear. No yellow whatsoever. And it also has a clear grade. So that is a clear bubble Boba Fett. Very, very nice. Test, David Fanta. That's a ridiculous piece. Redonkulous. But if you want a truly rare carded Boba Fett, U.S. Kenner carded Boba Fett, that's it. The skiff is letter Z as in zebra. Z as in zebra. I'll put a letter Z on it. Because you can't see the letter Z because I have the camera tilted up so it gets the whole skiff in. You got it, Jason. Happy to help. Yeah, clear bubble on Boba there. Kyle Bullenbaugh takes over on Leia there at 1,600 bones. Princess Leia 12 back. You say the Luke bubble, do you mean? John Cafone, just tell me what you mean, man. Because maybe you didn't mean Boba. Maybe you meant the Luke. Because it says any close-ups of the light bubble, and I'm thinking that might be autocorrect from Luke. But I could definitely show you the Luke if you want. And then tell me if it's the Luke Jedi or the Luke Farm Boy that I just put away. Luke Jedi does have a yellow bubble, if that was what you were talking about. I don't know. So many spinning wheels. We got $7 on that Luke Skywalker soap, and we have Luke Skywalker soap, so it all depends on which Luke you mean. If you meant Luke for like. Pretty little Leia there. Check her out spinning. Story of the day is that darn droid C-3PO for only $950. Holy moly, that's a steal of a deal. Story of the day is that Boba Fett. You don't even see pictures of that Boba Fett. Let alone it's spinning on a wheel for sale on a random Tuesday. Some crazy dude wearing a sombrero. Nick Grooms takes over on the soap at 10 bones. And he takes over on that Lily Letty mini rig at $64. Darren Escobar takes over on the mini rig at $66. Lily Letty mini rig right there. Let me know if you have any questions or there's anything you want to see, or if you have any questions for me about the IC, about ICCC, about IC for Life, about IC Toys, about anything we do. The IC Roadshow. How much is S? The starting bid on S will be $6,000. It's the second highest grade of a 45 back Boba Fett in the world. It's an AFA 80 plus. So there you be. Close up of letter M? Yeah, sure, dude. It is complete. It is Lily Letty. You can tell by the matte finish and the different kind of stickers. But also, it did have the Made in Mexico sticker, which you can see used to be right there. That rectangle. Made in Mexico sticker. So there you go. %100% complete, 100% Lily Letty right there. And I didn't want to stick it up because I didn't want to like lick it. The Fett is 100% fire. Absolutely, Alan. It really is. It's amazing. We got $975 on that droid C-3PO. It's like pulling teeth on that thing. It's got to get up there. Need a couple more $100. Make it somewhat near the proper price. It's a steal of a deal right now, I'll tell you what. Ha! Adrian. Hilarious. That is a monstrous spinning wheel setup going on right now. Monster pieces. Nobody does that. Only at Taco Tuesday will you see such a thing. Alrighty, folks, I'm going to run through the prices and what everything is right now. We're going to start off here. The first one is going to be letter A is Luke X-Wing, no blaster, but he has a grappling hook. He's at $13 with Nick Grooms. Letter B is a Hoth Rebel Soldier. He's at $15 with Mr. Rizzy. Letter C is at $20, Luke Hoth Complete. I don't have the number 1 graded, but I don't really like graded that much. I do have a 45 back like that, but mine's not graded. It's not as nice as that one. Letter F is $6. It's an ERG with melted helmet, Lily Letty ERG. That's super cheap, even though it's broken. Letter G is only at $6. It's a Bib Fortuna Lily Letty incomplete. His jacket's worth $25 and his armor is worth $25. That's a $50 figure, currently going for $6. Nick Groom's in the lead on the ATST driver, Lily Letty complete, letter H at $5. And then letter I, Darren Oscavari is in the lead on the brown hair Luke Lily Letty Bespin no saber at $33. And then letter E is the Luke Skywalker soap. Letter M is the Cap 2 Lily Letty mini rig. Letter N is the vintage Mexican bootleg Emperor unarticulated. Letter O is at $1,600 with Kyle Bowenball. It's a 12-back A Leia. Letter P is at $660, and that's with Mr. Diamante, and it's a red Snaggletooth 21-back. Letter S is a starting bid of $6,000. It is a Boba Fett 45-back, second highest graded example in the world, AFA 80+. Letter T is going to Kyle Bowenball, Luke Jedi, Blue Saber 65-back. It is a Blue Saber Luke Jedi, and it's only at $950, which I keep getting told is dirt cheap. So if anybody wants to get in on that. And then what I know is dirt cheap is the Droid C-3PO Min-On card, letter U, only at $975, and it's an absolute stunner, and it's cheap. And then letter Z, which I feel is also still cheap, even though it's $2,000, is pretty much the nicest example of a skiff open I've ever seen in my life. It doesn't have the planetary map, but you can buy one of those off eBay for less than $50. And then the starting bid on EI is $100. It is the Star Wars license reproduction poster by Portal Publishing. You can look it up. Just type in Portal Publishing poster Star Wars on eBay, and you'll see they go for about $150 regularly. So there you go. That is the spinning wheel of the live sale. That is what's going on out there. What's happening in your neck of the woods? Darren Oscavare breaks the 4-digit code on C-3PO. Thank goodness. Started that one at $1. $1,000. Darren Oscavare takes over on you. Still a killer deal. Love to get a little action on that skiff, because $2,000 is technically cheap. It's a 45 back more rare than a droid's Boba Fett? I don't know. Let's check the AFA report, man. Maybe. Droids Boba Fett. Yeah, I'm checking into the droids Boba Fett. Hold on. Yeah, way more rare. There are 230, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. There's 348 examples of the droids Boba Fett graded. 348 examples of the droids Boba Fett graded. There are... $38 of this one graded. Way more rare than a droids Boba Fett. Droids Boba Fett 10 grand, but a droids Boba Fett is more famous. 45 back, you got to know what you're talking about. But yes, way more rare than a droids Boba Fett. The only ones that it's not more rare than would be a 47 back, a 48 back, and the 79 back A, which has the blue painted helmet Taiwan Boba Fett on it. Those are the only ones that are more rare than a 45 back A. And I asked today to make sure that information was correct for you. But yeah, there's like 4 times more graded droids Boba Fett's than there are graded 45 back Bobas. So 45 back is way more rare. I got tons more mint on cards, man. I got to sell the ones that are up right now, and some of them are too cheap to call. Letter T, we're at 1050. But as soon as I get more space, yeah, I've got tons of carded figures, man. High end, awesome, beautiful cards. Ridiculous. Ridiculous cards can go up. I could pull down the Boba Fett, but he's too darn beautiful, and I think somebody's going to see what it is that just pops into the show, and they're going to put a bid on it, because it is worth every penny for being what it is. Second highest graded example in the world of something that there's only, what did I say, 38 of graded in the world? It's a rare, 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 rare piece. But there's somebody out there with a Display Arena offer run that's dying to get their hands on that Boba Fett right there. I just got to find the person. Because if you're doing that 45 buck run, woo-wee. What other box items you got going out? I got a sealed Darth Vader 12-inch. I've got an Imperial shuttle that's absolutely beautiful with inserts and everything, like perfect. I could put up a land speeder. I could put up a Scout Walker. I could put up a Rebel Command Adventure set. Imperial Attack Base. I could put up a Star Destroyer, but I don't know if I feel like it because it's a lot of work. A lot of parts on a Darth Vader Star Destroyer, but I could sell one. Those are currently the only other boxed items I have. Let me know if you want to see anything special, see anything again. I'm more than happy to show you. Well, let me know if there's anything you want me to show you that's up there. 12-inch Vader? Yeah, when I pull that skiff down, I'll run the 12-inch Vader on there, man. Still sealed. Really nice, too. Nice box and everything. Scout Walker is a Return of the Jedi box. ROTJ. Ooh, I've got a Raincore that's a Q grade also. Graded Raincore if you want that. Q grade is qualified grade. It means it's open, but everything is there, including directions, instructions, inserts, everything. And it's sealed in a graded case. For the low price of like $300, because it's huge. We got $1,100 on T. Still a lot of action on that blue saber Luke Jedi. Frankie Ramos, what's up, dude? How you doing? And if you know anybody doing a 45 back run, they will love you forever if you tag them in this post. That boba is stupid hard to get. Especially if you're doing that run. Then you need it. Alright, folks, let's focus on these two right here. Because I'm going to call them and I'm going to get you up two new ones. This is a 12-back A Leia. She is at $1,600 currently, 12-back A Leia. And this is a 21-back Snaggletooth. He is currently at $660. And those are going to be the two I call to get two more cards out there. So if you want to bid on either of those, speak now or forever hold your peace. Leia's still a killer deal, and that Snaggletooth's price still $150 under his market price. Weird questions. Why do beater Jawas without cloaks go for $15, whereas you can find most other figures rough shape for $4 or $5? Is it just popularity? You know what, Derek? I think, here's my personal opinion, I think it's because Jawas were originally intended to go with a vinyl cape, so they look awesome loose. I don't have an easy to find Jawa here, but they have the bandoliers and stuff, man. So if you set them up on sand crawlers and stuff, they're cool loose. It's like Yodas and stuff like that. They're cool loose without the stuff. Whereas that's why I think, because I mean I'll buy. Andrea has fish bowls full of loose Jawas with no capes and stuff. So she'll even buy them. I think $10 is her price point, which is $5 cheaper than they usually go for. But I mean, if you're always at toy shows and end up with figures all the time. Brent Riggs, do you want a Zuckuss on card? Because the only one I have is up there, and I am too big to reach it. But maybe when Chad comes down, I could have him get it if you want it. But that's an expensive one. It's a 48-back Zuckuss. We're getting more bids on P. We got Brian Campbell taking over on P at $675. I knew there was still some more wiggle room in that red snag there. Loose, please. Yeah, she used to be able to get them for $6, but those days are gone. I'll check if I have one. I don't know if I have one, bro. I'm running low on loose figures. I'm buying collections of loose figures. I don't have one, man. Sorry. But I need more loose figures for sure. Loose complete. If anybody knows anybody that's selling, or if anybody's selling. Oh, yeah. People love freaking Jawas, dude. People are into Bobas and Stormies, but I would say Jawas is a top 10 figure for sure. As far as people are into. Need to start collecting Forlams or something. I'll tell you what, Forlam is one of the best deals going. So is Prune Face. Because you figure they're all proprietary. Forlam has a proprietary armor, proprietary cape, and proprietary blaster, and they sell cheap. And then I have a rather lonely sandcrawler. Yeah, you got to buy your Jawas for that sandcrawler. Andrea's got crazy amounts of Jawas. And I just got her an awesome vintage Mexican bootleg one. And those are rare as heck. They're really hard to get a vintage Mexican bootleg Jawa. They're like practically impossible. I've been looking for one since I started doing bootlegs like 7 years ago. And the first one came just a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Really hard to get a vintage Mexican bootleg Jawa. We got $6.95 on P by Brian Campbell. Still a bunch more wiggle room in that one. Still a bunch more wiggle room in that Blue Saber Luke Jedi there. That's a killer deal. Let's call the Leia, and then at least I'll have one spot to put up something. Letter O, Princess Leia, 12-back Princess Leia. She's going for $1,600 to Kyle Bullenbaugh. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Letter O, sold. I got out of bootlegs 7 years ago at your room sale in Chicago. That's when I started focusing my bootlegs on only Bobas and stuff like that. I started getting rid of all the other ones because I had like hundreds of bootlegs. Beautiful piece, Kyle. Congratulations. Tell your friends you just bought a 12-back Leia for 12-back A Leia for $1,600. That's a killer deal right there. That's what that is. Put up another 12-back. What do you say? What do you say? Hey, what do you say? Where are all the big ballers on FET? I don't know. Somebody needs to hop on that. It's a heck of a piece. Rare as heck. 12-back C-3PO. This is a 12-back... I think it's an A. Yeah, this is a 12-back A C-3PO. So this is also a 12-back A. Beautiful bubble. Tiniest of dents right there, but like that big. No cracks, no holes, no nothing. Beautiful piece. Little bit of a bend to the card, but hardly anything. Looks perfect in a star case. That one's going to start off at, I have no idea. Let me look it up. $12-back AC 3PO. $725, $700, $1,900, $1,400. $700. Let's start them off at $650, which is cheaper than there's any out there at all. Looks like he's closer to like, I don't know, 1,000. But there you go. Starting him off at 600 bones, steal of a deal, 12-back A C3PO. That's going to be letter O. And I just saw that we have Brian Campbell's out on P, so I'm going to call that one next. If you want to get in on P, now's the time. It's that red snaggletooth right there. Compliment, dude, a run of 12 backs is a beautiful thing, man. And I do have some nice ones lately. 12 backs are hard to come by, but I do get them sometimes, from time to time. I always got to pay through the nose for them, though, even in collections. Everybody knows what they're worth. We're going to call that red snaggletooth. Red snaggletooth. Brian Campbell takes over on that 12-back AC3PO at 650. That red snaggletooth, letter P, we're going to call it. Adam Diamante, he beat you to it, man. You'd have to come higher than that. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Red snaggletooth is sold. I don't know if I have a 12-back R2, brother. I think it's a 21-back, the one I got here. Congratulations, Adam Diamante. You got yourself you snagged yourself a snag. We're going to put up another Leia there. Let me look her up. And, $1,700. And it looks like exactly like this one. Here, look. $16.94 Final Frontier Toys, and it looks exactly like this one. This one has damage right there, and this one has damage right there. Same exact card. It's the Secret Star Wars action figure offer. So we'll start Oz off at $1,500. And now I'll show it to you. Beautiful Leia, unpunched. Little bit of a tab tear, just like that one for $1,700 on eBay. Remember, no tax here, whereas eBay, there's tax. Real stunner. Secret Star Wars action figure offer. 21-back Leia, starting off at 1,500 bones. Tiniest of dents in the bubble, somewhere. Right there. But it's hardly anything. And you can't tell from the front at all. Blaster's still taped real nice. And this is the sticker offer. So that's a sticker, and that's a sticker. And it's going to be starting off at $1,500. That is a 21-back Secret Star Wars action figure offer. Leia. way cheaper than you can find on eBay. At $1,500 starting price, letter P. Alright folks, somebody else bid on that darn droid C-3PO. It's only at $1,000 currently. The Blue Saber Luke Jedi 65 back is at $1,100. So for some reason, I do not have Leia soap. I have a Leia bottle of shampoo. A still sealed Leia bottle of shampoo I could put out. But no Leia soap. I don't know if they made Leia soap. Like a bar of Leia soap. I don't think they made a Leia. Here, I'll call that Luke Skywalker soap and we'll get you out the bottle of Leia shampoo. Luke Skywalker soap going once, going twice, going thrice. At $15, Nick Groom's going to win it. Sold to Nick Grooms. I think I only have one of the Leia. Yeah, I only have one of the Leia shampoos, so if you don't buy this one, I can't help you. There is Leia soap, Toby Black? Well, there you go. I didn't know there was Leia soap. I do not have any. Leia shampoo bottle, fully sealed, still has the plastic, still has the tag. Princess Leia bubble bath, so it's not shampoo, it's bubble bath. Who you put in a bid before I hit the hammer? You did! E is still alive. E is still alive. Sorry, we'll hold off on the Leia soap for a minute. E is still alive. Option to you, Nick Grooms, if you want to get in on that. E is at $17 with Dion Noakes. He did get it in before the call there. So it is still alive. Letter E is still alive. Yeah, he got in before the hammer. I see it. He's in on my side as well. Well, he's in on Facebook. Doesn't show it on my thing, but on Facebook he beat it for sure. By about 30 seconds. Nick Grooms takes over on E at $16. $16 on that Luke Skywalker soap. Nick Groom says, sorry, I meant $18. So $18 on the Luke Skywalker soap. Oh, yeah, there you go. It was at 17. Fair enough. John Noakes says, 20 bones on E. 20 bones on E. Luke Skywalker soap. Highly sought after Luke Skywalker soap. Max Rebo pianos, I do not have any hanging around, brother. I'm sorry. Alex Salazar, what's up, buddy? Hello there. Nick Groom says E25. We got a battle on that Luke Skywalker soap right now. Nick Grooms and Dion Noakes going back and forth. Call them Lily. You got it, man. They're so cheap, I don't want to call them, man. But I will. The next IC for Life auction will be starting April 1st. We're actually working on that tomorrow and the next day, Andrea and I, taking pictures and stuff. So April 1st, April Fool's Day, will be the next IC for Life auction. Yeah, Noak says 27 on E, 27 on E. We got two killers duking it out here for bar of soap. She smells like bubble bath. Or soap. Soap? I don't know. Nick Groom's 30. I like the novelty items too, man. I usually like the foreign novelty items. Makes them a little bit more difficult. Sure enough, it's a $30 bar of soap. Definitely don't drop it. Got some action on our 12-back C3PO there at 660. Adam Diamante. I can't believe nobody's looked twice at that boba. Somebody looked twice at that boba. He is a beauty. I'm going to pull him down here in a bit. Put something else up. Also, don't forget letter EI. $100 starting bid. It's the official Star Wars poster there. It's the episode 4 licensed reproduction by Portal Publications. It is a vintage poster. They go for about $150, so it's only starting at $100. It's a good deal. Brian Campbell takes right back over on O. We got a duke it out situation on the bar of soap, and we got a duke it out situation on the 12-back C3PO. Where we don't have a duke it out situation is on that droid C3PO. That droid C3PO is only at $1,000. Oh yeah, Boba's it's a pricey piece, man. It for sure is. It's just rare as heck. But no, if you're looking for a budget Boba, 77 back is the way to go. You could still find one around $1,000. Not the best of shape, but they exist. Letter E, Nick Grooms is out. That means Jan Noakes is going to get it. Luke Skywalker soap. And I'll put out the Leia here in a second. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. No loose R2s right now. I'm looking for some... I'm looking to buy collections. I got cash. I have stupid cash. I'm more than happy to give it to people for toys. Yeah, I could put out another vehicle, man. I've been kind of waiting on that skiff, hopefully to get another bid, but it hasn't. But it's like worth $2,500, and it's only at $2,000 right now. All right, the soap is down. We're gonna put up Leia here. Leia Bubble Bath, still fully sealed in the plastic. Has her tag and everything. That's about as nice of an example as you will find. Princess Leia Bubble Bath. Ooh, there's a story. Pretty Princess Leia, senator and princess in Alderaan, and now dedicated leader of the rebel effort, because she is courageous, fearless. Because she's courageous and fearless in her attempts to overthrow imperial tyranny. She's powerful at filling up your tub with a galaxy of pretty bubbles and a nice fresh fragrance. Bathe with Leia. You'll feel like a princess yourself. Collect all the Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back characters, they make keeping clean more fun. There you go. There you go. Leia, letter E. She's a beaut. Still completely full, unused. Hard to get those unused and full nowadays. And she will be letter E. Crazy letter E. There she is. There she blows. Arg. I know, they had a good writer for the soaps. Chad's here to switch with me. Let's, you know what? You can call this Lily Letty wheel right here. All these guys. They're all Lily Letty.
Okay.
And I don't know what else to put out there, but I guess you could put out complete figures from down here. Yeah. All right, everybody. Chad's taking over. Later.
This box is in great shape.
Yeah, the skiff is stupid nice, and it's only at $2,000 right now. And I definitely want $2,500, but I don't think it's gonna happen. So definitely pitch that. about how unbelievably
I was
perfect
almost gonna.
it is.
I was almost gonna say that looks like it's like a
A fake or something.
yeah,
It's
like a modern version
yeah,
of
it's
it.
so clean. Yeah. It's one of the cleanest gifts I've ever seen. Even the toy is like unused.
What's up, guys? $40 on E. The Leia soap. All right, he said we could call these the whole wheel. I think he said, right? These are all Lily Letty. The whole wheel. Yeah, F, G, H, and I. Oh, F got a bid. And H got a bid. F got another bid from Darren. $13 on F. Here, let's go one real quick. F is at 13, which is that melted helmet. What is that? Oh, cool. He's got a removable melted helmet. Cool. All right. So that's at 13. Letter G is the Bib Fortuna. Lily Letty Bib Fortuna incomplete. That's at $30. H is at 33. It's that brown hair Luke Bespin, Lily Letty, no saber. And what's that? What's left? That letter M is at 66. Wait, no. Oh, we forgot H, the ATST driver. Alright, so F got a bid and H got a bid, so we can call G. Alright, let's go ahead and call G then. G is the Bib Fortuna incomplete. It's at $30. So last call on G. So let's go ahead and call G sold. Got the timer going. There you go. Letter G. G is sold. We got 60 on E. Alright, we can go over to letter I now. If you want in on letter I, which is that brown hair Luke, Lily Letty brown hair Luke. It's at $33 with no saber. So if you want in, now's the time. Alright, let's call sold on I. Yeah, expensive France shampoo. All right, letter I is sold. That's that loop. What was the winning bid on the carded red snag? I don't know. That happened before I got here, I think. I'm sure Andrea could tell you. Was it something that already went? Alright, we can call F then. Is the melted helmet Royal Guard dude. 65 on E for the shampoo. Alright, last call on F. It's the Lily Letty melted helmet ERG. It's at 13 bucks. So let's call sold on F. There we go. F is sold. So there was a carded red or blue snag or something?
Red snag.
Red snag. So F is sold. That is this guy. Just drop it on it. What? Oh, great. So is it supposed to be melted like that on purpose? Oh.
That's why it was $13 instead of 100.
Alright. Alright, guys. Mike's back. Have fun. Oop, I lost the mouse.
Thanks, Chad. That's
You're
what
welcome.
people are saying. All right, let's call it letter H for Hubert Holst at $8. That has a new bid. We're gonna call it. It's been spinning long enough. Going once, going twice, going thrice. I'm out on the shampoo. There you go. I was on H at 11. Let's find it. I don't have your H at 11, Nick. I'm sorry, man. I don't see it on the comments there. Okay, let's get us out. New stuff for that wheel. Going to start off with an A-Wing pilot. He does not have a blaster. He will be letter F, as in Frank. Starting at $1. Minor nose rub right there, as you can see. Some scratches and nicks, but still an A-Wing pilot. Last 17 in your programs. He will be letter F. Starting at $1. No blaster. Letter G, we're going to do a nice Taiwan Boba Fett here. Very, very nice condition, Taiwan Boba Fett. His blaster is just a regular blue-black blaster. I don't do all those weird things with the factories and whatnot. But nice chest on him. Nice paint. Very nice paint. It's a Taiwan Boba Fett right there. That's going to be letter G, as in George, starting at $1. Letter H, let's put a Jawa up there for my buddy Derek Cernak. There we go, I found a Jawa, dude. See how they look awesome? Incomplete. So there you go. Incomplete Jawa. No cape, no blaster. Starting at $1. Can't go wrong. That's going to be letter H, as in Jawa. Letter H. And then letter I is going to be a Hong Kong Boba Fett. So just to confuse you, everybody. Beautiful Hong Kong Fett. Really, really nice paint. There I made little Hong Kong, Taiwan, but the Taiwan one keeps falling off. Sugar. man. This is on me. Because I'm trying to put those little notation devices that say Hong Kong and Taiwan, and they're knocking everything over. There you go. So now you can tell the difference. Both those bobas are silly beautiful, by the way. All right, we're going to call letter E for 67 bucks. We'll get you out some more shampoo there. That's that Leia bubble bath going to Jason McKee. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Nice sealed with tags. All right, another sealed bubble bath. Fully sealed, also still full, never been used. Jabba the Hutt has his little tag there. This is shampoo, Jabba the Hutt shampoo. Here, let's read about it. Jabba the Hutt, the powerful intergalactic gangster who lives in a fortress-like palace on Tatooine. He controls all the crime and criminals in the galaxy. That's why he's so expert at doing away with all the dirt and grime in your hair. He's smooth, but he means business. Shampoo with Jabba the Hutt. You'll feel all-powerful yourself. Collect all the Star Wars Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi characters. They make keeping clean more fun. So there you go. There's a Jabba the Hutt. Letter E. Fully sealed there. Full of liquid soap. Bubble bath. Starting at $1. There he goes, letter E. All right, we got no bids on the 21 back Princess Leia. We got no bids on that Boba Fett. I'm going to pull the Boba Fett. He's a beauty. If you're into him, feel free to contact me at PM. God, that's awesome. Second highest graded example on the planet right there. Of one that is very rare to get. All right, this one's a rare bird. This is a 20 back, not a 21. This is a 20 back, free Boba Fett offer, Hammerhead, AFA 80. This is going to start at $1,100. This is a 20 back A, and it's an AFA 80, card 75, bubble 80, figure 85. Beautiful bubble on that, look at that. And it is the Boba Fett offer, free Boba Fett offer. There you go. I think it got banged up so much because it has an ink number right there, 58. I don't know what that was for. But there you go. But still, it's an AFA 80. Starting off at $1,100. Hammerhead, 20 back A Hammerhead. AFA 80. That's going to be letter S. All right, folks, I'm going to do it. I'm going to call the skiff. It's a killer deal. If anybody wants to bid on it, now's the time. We have a $2,000 bid by Darren Oscavare. It is a perfect skiff with a really nice box. We're going to call that one Going Once, Going Twice, Going Thrice. Sold to Darren Oscavare. Darren, it is phenomenal, man. You're going to be super happy with that. Gotta be so careful with this thing. Benjamin Shampoo, what up, dude? God Darren, dude. It's nice, man. Look at it. That's freaking nice, dude. Congrats. Nice. All right. You guys wanted the Boba, right? Or the Vader. I don't know how much they go for here. Let me see. Sealed 12-inch Vader. Yeah, the focus and the skiff handling was intense. Well, I didn't want to screw it up, man. It's so beautiful. I would have felt bad. Looks like sealed Vaders are around the $800 price tag. We're going to start this one off at $700. $100 cheaper with no tax. There he is in there. Darth Vader. Really nice box, just folded for shipping. Not really creased or anything. You can see it had the piece of the shipping label right there. And there's the tape from shipping. But the tape from the box is still fully sealed, as you can see, here and here. So that is a fully sealed 12-inch Darth Vader, starting off at 700 bones. Absolutely beautiful. Really, really nice piece. Really, really nice box. Very clean. So that is a fully sealed Darth Vader there on the big wheel. Letter Z. Alright, folks, there's something wrong with this wheel because a Taiwan Boba Fett is worth a heck of a lot more money than 28 bucks. And so is a Hong Kong Boba Fett, which is currently at 25 bucks. Both of those are complete Boba Fetts in very beautiful condition. You should really get on that. Just saying. Close up of the C-3PO. You got it, bud. Brian Campbell starts us off on the sealed Darth Vader. Now this C-3PO will come in a star case. He's absolutely beautiful. He really is. The bubble is great. The card is extremely vibrant and not faded. A lot of droids cards are faded for some reason. Letter E is Jabba the Hutt shampoo. Jabba the Hutt shampoo is letter E. Has no bids currently, which is weird because Leia just sold for 68 bucks and she was shampoo or body wash or whatever. Absolutely beautiful. Stunning example. And it's only at $1,010 with Chuck George. Steal of a deal still. I mean, that's a $1,200 to $1,400 card all day long. Yeah, it's a beauty, dude. And look at that. Just slide it right into the acrylic so there's no bends in it or anything. Usually you gotta finagle it with a reaching stick, you know? I'm gonna call that Blue Saber Luke Jedi soon, so if you want that, get in that. Yeah, everybody wanted to shower with Leia, right? This is letter E. Fully sealed Jabba the Hutt shampoo. Starting off at $1. You can't go wrong. Nick Grooms just started us off at 20 bucks, so there you go. Of course, Adrian, anytime, buddy. Alright, nobody wants a 21 back Leia, huh? We're going to pull her down. I'm going to get you up something else for letter P. We're going to start this one off at $1,000. It's a 21 back R2-D2. It looks like even beat up. They're going for a lot. There's one for $2,400, $2,500. I'm going to start ours off at $1,000, but I'll show you what they're trying to get $905 for on eBay. And then you can make your own judgment as to which one's better. But there you go, yellow bubble. Big old creases in the card. Crease right across the Star Wars logo. Little crack in the bubble right there. So I am starting mine off at $1,000, and I'm going to show you why here right now. Check this out. Bam! Look at that. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab an acrylic. Acrylic not included. It's going to ship in a star case. But this thing, you got to see the pop in acrylic because it'll be beautiful. Look at that. I'm going to let you look at it for a minute just because it is that nice. There is nothing wrong with it that I could see at all. That's probably one of the nicest examples of that I've ever seen, if not the nicest by far. No yellow at all. And only starting at $1,000. The acrylic is not included. It'll come in a star case. But I wanted to put it in an acrylic just to show you how nice it's going to look in that acrylic. And look, slides right in the acrylic. No work or anything. It's that nice. Look at that. Starting off at $1,000 right there. That's going to be letter P as in Paul. Beautiful 21 back offerless R2. Look at that R2 as he spins around. He is just shockingly nice. Oh, that's literally the sound coming off the spinning wheel right now. Oh, we only got a $700 bid on that sealed Darth Vader. That's cheap. If anybody's keen on that. You want to get one for a great deal, killer deal, cheap, cheap. Steal it a deal tonight. Taiwan Boba Fett for $50. Jeez. Kenny Bannigan gets us started on that beautiful R2 at $1,100. What, you think my $1,000 starting price was way too low, Kenny? I get it. It probably was. It's beautiful. I mean, there's no way that doesn't pull an AFA 80, and I hate grading, but there's no way it doesn't pull an 80 or higher. And there's an AFA 80 for sale on eBay right now for $2,500. So that's how cheap that R2 is right there. Go get it graded. Spend your $100. It's going to pull an 80 or better, definitely. And there you go. We're going to call this Luke Jedi. I know it should go for more, but it's been up there since the beginning. It's at $1,100. Kyle Bowenball is in the lead. We're going to call Luke Jedi here. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Luke Jedi. Sold. Yeah, it's a beauty, man. That R2 is really nice. And Luke Jedi is going to come with that acrylic because it's a one-off acrylic. Sold. Congratulations, brother. That's a good deal on a Luke Jedi. What do you guys want? What do you need? What do you want? What do you need? What do you got? How about this one? This is a rare bird. And we get to play the Jawa song. But here, maybe I'll start this one at $1. What do you say? So everybody gets to get in on the action. This is a Meccano Jawa. It will come with the acrylic because the acrylic is specialized. This was only released in France, and this is an absolutely stunning example. I'm going to show you, and then we'll talk about it, and then we'll do the Jawa song, and then we'll start it at $1. What do you say? So everybody has a chance to say that they bid on a Meccano Jawa. There's a Meccano Jawa. Andrea already has this, so no worries there. The bubble is perfect. And the card is pretty much perfect as far as I can see. I don't see anything wrong with the card. There's a little tiny bloop bloop right there, but it's nothing. And you can't tell when it's in the case. And the bubble is just phenomenal. La Guerre des Étoiles. And it's Meccano right there. And down here it'll say something about France. La conformité présente porte non norme française obligatoire est grande per Meccano. Well, there you go. Rare foreign Minon card Jawa in perfect condition with acrylic, starting at $1 on Crazy Bruce's Ultimate Liquor Sale here on Taco Tuesday. And we'll play you that Jawa song, but $1 holla, can't go wrong. Look at that beast. Let's get the Jawa song playing. Hold on, gotta pull up the Jawa song. Had to make sure it wasn't better. I think yours is an AFA 80 or 85, babe. You're fine. Jawa, 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 Jawa. Jawas in the sandcrawler, trying to make $1. You can hear them holler now. Houdini! We got no bids on that hammerhead yet. That's rare as heck. If you go look it up, the price is really good. You need that hammerhead, 20 back there. Jawas! Jawa, 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 Jawas! Jawa, 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 Jawas! Jawa, 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 Houdini! We got a rush on that Jawa. He's already at 550. Started at $1. Boogie Jawa, boogie boogie Jawa. In the sandcrawler, trying to make $1. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Houdini! A boogie Jawa, boogie boogie Jawa, a boogie Jawa, boogie boogie Jawa, a boogie Jawa, boogie 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 boogie. Woohoo! Boogie Boogie Jawa. All right, I'm going to call that Lily Letty mini rig right there, and we'll get rid of that vintage Mexican bootleg that nobody wants for some reason, and then we will put out 2 more Minon cards. What do you say? So let's call the mini rig. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Mr. Oscovari at $66. Sold. Cannot believe how cheap those Boba Fetts are right now, folks. Where's Brian Campbell? He always buys the Boba Fetts. He's only buying mocks tonight. It's an all mock night tonight. I think it'll fit in that. Kenny Bandigan, that was a nice strong bid on R2, man. I think you scared everybody away, and that R2 is definitely worth more than that. All right. Two more men on cards, yeah? Jabba's soap is off camera. Sorry, dude. There he goes. Alright, first we're going to start off with a Lobot. But this is a 41 back Lobot, so it's tough to find Lobot. Very nice condition on him. He does not have a yellow bubble like most Lobots. His bubble is crystal clear and very, very nice. Great condition Lobot there. We're going to start him off at 200 bones. Empire Strikes Back, 41 back. Very nice condition. Crystal clear bubble. Really, really nice condition. We're only starting him off at 200 bucks. Empire Strikes Back, 41 back Lobot. That is cheap. I know it's just a Lobot. That's cheap. Go look it up. There you go. Starting at 200 bones. Can't go wrong with that. That's going to be letter M as in Michael. And then letter N is going to be a 21 back Death Star droid. One of the prettiest carded figures there is. Maybe because he's so shiny. Let me look him up. $785,000. We're going to start him off at 600 bucks because there's a $500 one, but it's just rough. So 600 bucks. The next cheapest is $785. So there's a rough one on eBay if you want a killer deal. But if you want a killer deal on this one, that's also doable. And we're only starting at 600 bucks, but it's an $800 card all day long. And I'll show it to you. It is absolutely stunning. 21 back Death Star droid. Beautiful card. Absolutely beautiful bubble. Literally nothing wrong with that at all. No dings, no dents, no breaks, no cracks, no nothing. There's no like creases in the card back or anything like that. Maybe a little teeny tiny one right here. I'll have to try to get the light just right, but it's so small I might not be able to pick it up. I'm just picking on it now. There. Look with the glare right there. See it? But it's hardly anything. You can't even see it direct on. Even really, really close, you can't see it. Killer piece right there. Starting off at a killer deal. We'll see where it goes. And that's going to be letter N as in Nancy. Letter N as in Nancy. Starting bid of $600. All right, Jabba the Hutt soap, about to call it. If you want the Jabba the Hutt soap, get in now or forever hold your peace. It is currently at $30, fully sealed. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Nick Grooms sold. Jabba the Hutt. What kind of blocks of soap did I sell already? Wicked soap, Luke Skywalker soap. Okay, new soap, C-3PO soap. This talkative droid is always seen with his pal R2-D2, but now you can be his buddy too. C-3PO understands every language, and that's good because he's such a good, all-knowing companion. He knows how to get rid of the dirt and grime. Lather up with C-3PO. He's your best pal when it comes to keeping clean. I'll show them to you again, Brian, but not major issues. They're really nice Bobas. Starting at $1, C-3PO soap. This is the Taiwan boba. Very nice, dude. And the deals currently cannot be beat. And then here's the Hong Kong boba. Really nice. Both those bobas are definitely worth more than they're currently at. No bids on the Death Star droid or Lando yet. Both are killer deals at their price. If you're keen. Darth Vader's only at $700. He's worth a couple $100 more than that. Darn droid C-3PO is killing me, starting at $1. Chuck George is in the lead on that droid C-3PO at $1,010. If anybody else wants to get in on that, start thinking about it. Because I'm thinking about calling it. Actually, before I call it, I'm going to pull down that Hammerhead because nobody's interested in Hammerhead. I'll sell him on the boards. He will definitely get that price tag. And I'm going to switch him up with... why not everybody's favorite? All right, this one's going to be starting off at $1,800. This is a 12-back B Darth Vader. The cheapest one on eBay is $19.50, just marked down from $24.99. There is one up there for $1,000, missing the pop. So this is a really nice card. 12-back Vader starting at 1,800 bones. He's an absolute beauty. Little bit of denting at the top of the bubble, but nothing you could see from the front. No cracks, no holes, no breaks, no nothing. Really nice card. And he's a 12. 12-back B. Here's a little crease. And it transfers to the front. Get it tilted right. There. 1,800 bones on him. He is going to be the new one for where Hammerhead was. A&D need a rest. I could call A&D. I'm running low on loose figures. That's why I drag my feet on them. 12-back Vader. Here, we'll call A, B, and C, and D. All right. Letter A, Luke X-Wing, no blaster, $16. Nick Grooms, going once, going twice, going thrice. Hoth Rebel Soldier complete. Letter B. Going once, twice, three times. 20 bones. There you go, Derek. You're going to get your Jawa for $8, man. And you were just saying they always go for 15. You're doing good. Luke Hoth complete, $20. Going once, 23 times. Sold. Dengar complete, $10. Going once, going twice, going thrice. 10 bones. Ready for snipers. Look at that, I'm throwing around 12-back Vaders. Like it ain't no big thing. Man, Vader, dude, what is up? Alright, we're gonna watch him and see what he keeps catching on. Not catching on the Jawa. corrected it. Who knows? Piper down! Got a piper down! Alright, letter A. 9 num complete. These are just some Kenner figures. Kenner loose complete figures. Very nice condition on 9 num right there. Check him out. Toes are nice. Paint is really nice. Heels are nice. That's where they usually have all their problems. He's going to be letter A. Letter B, how about we do a Death Squad Commander. Very nice condition, Death Squad Commander. Great helmet paint. I do not have a removable MC3PO at the moment, brother. I've got an AFA 90 carded graded one, if that's what you're looking for, but it's probably not. It's got nice paint all the way around there. Man, that Darth Vader again, dude. What is its problem? I don't know. Letter C is going to be a Bosk. Dang it, Darth Vader, man. Killing me, Smalls. Nice Bosk. Really dark limbs. I've seen a lot of Bosks. I don't know if that's a variant or whatever. I don't know enough about Bosk. But his limbs are super duper dark. Like dark brown. Great paint. Look at his toenails and everything. Very nice paint. Really nice Bosk with really dark limbs. Look at how dark. It's letter C, so I don't know, just Bosk, but dark limbs, whatever that is. If it's a variant, shout it out. I like to learn. That's going to be letter C. And then letter D is going to be a Endor Rebel Commando. Complete. Pretty nice on him. Looks like a little bit of nose rub there. To be fair, that might be dirt, but whatever. Vader. Killing me, Vader. Gosh darn it. Nobody's even bid on you yet, man, and you're just so annoying over there. Don't even need to have you out there currently. Alright, if you got any questions on anything, feel free to ask me. That 41 bag Lobot is only at $200. That's a steal of a deal. I can't believe nobody's bid on that Death Star droid, but to tell you the truth, if we're only going to get one bid at $600, I'd rather you don't bid and I'll sell it on the boards for $8. Alright, we're going to call the soap for Nick Grooms, and I'll get you out some more bath products. Going once, going twice, going thrice, C3PO soap, $30. Darth Vader. I'm going to throw you in the garbage can, man, and then what? Making my life difficult, man. Really strong bubble on that Vader. I'll say that much. I'm going to watch you do a full spin, man. You're not near anything now. I don't know. Hopefully it'll stay up. Yeah, totally, Darren. It's like because I just got it to stay up on the thing. We'll get you out soap there in a second, folks. Show Darren this beautiful Vader. He's really, really nice, dude. Little squishy at the top of the bubble, but you can't tell from the front. No cracks, no breaks, no nothing. Little there, too, but you can't tell. It's a nice Vader, man. Any creatures, please? I don't have too many creatures tonight, buddy. I've only got a... And here's the... Has a... little creasy right there. But still really nice. 12-back B, Darth Vader. Yeah, creatures I'm short on, brother. I need to buy collections. Somebody find me a collection. Loose figures, creatures, vehicles. I would love one. I'll give you a 10% finder's fee of whatever I pay. Very nice. Okay. Soap is done. Get a new piece of soap out there for you. You seek cleanliness. Yoda soap. YODA Yoda soap. Wise Yoda, the Jedi Master dwelling in the bog planet Dagobah. He's taught all Jedi Knights, including Obi-Wan, and because he had over 800 years experience, he's a master at helping you keep clean. Lather up with Yoda, he'll help you destroy ugly dirt and grime, and he'll make you feel mighty good about yourself, too. Mighty good about yourself. YODA Yoda, starting at $1. Letter E. Yoda soap. I'm gonna call that sealed Darth Vader there for $700. It's a steal of a deal if anybody wants to get in on that. I want to feel good about myself. Well, you gotta wash with Yoda soap. It seems to be the only way, bro. According to the box. Nick Grooms takes over on the Yoda soap at 30 bones. Brent Ribs takes over on A at $10. That complete, very nice condition, 9 Boba Fett's are still way too cheap, guys. Way too cheap. Those are Bobas. Hey, Andrea, my dear, can you write down Caesar Spike he bought a Slave 1 from me the other day, but I didn't. I'm going to put it in the box just so Michael can see it on our sheets. I think he already paid. Ha! Lancaster, sure enough, man. I'll be quiet. You're a good dude. I'll stop talking about the ridiculously cheap Boba Fett's. Kyle Bowlenball, you're going to get a steal on that freaking Lobot, man, because it's a Lobot. So everybody's like, ugh. But that's a good deal, man, for sure. Used to be addicted to soap, but I'm clean now. Let's call that piece of soap. Let's call that Yoda for Nick Grooms there. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Nick Grooms, Yoda soap. Nice, dude. Well, it's a good deal. Especially if it's on your list, it's a great deal. All right, folks. Next up, bacon-flavored soap, Grammarian Guard soap. Let's read what they have to say. How Grammarian Guard stays clean here. Let's find out. Grammarian Guard, Jabba the Hutt's elite corps of personal protectors, who also guards the prisoners in his palace. Though they walk upright like humans, they're really powerful monsters. That's why they're so great at helping you wipe out dirt and grime. Lather up with a Grammarian Guard, you'll feel plenty powerful yourself. Grammarian Guards are the last thing I think of when I think of clean. But there you go. Starting at $1. Letter E, Gam Guard soap. Bacon flavored soap. What up, Casey? How you doing, man? Don't worry, you didn't miss anything paper. I've only been selling soap all night. No paper, Casey. You didn't miss any paper, just soap. I know you're the paper guy. Some pig soap for you. Yeah, the write-ups are really good. I wonder who wrote them. That'd be a cool guest star. All right, it is 7:50, 750, so I'm going to start calling some stuff. Let's start off with that Droid C-3PO. We started him $1. He's only at $1,010. Steal of a deal. He will ship in a star case. Going to Chuck George. Going once, going twice, going thrice. That is a deal right there. Congratulations, Chuck George. Alright, next up, we're going to call that Darth Vader there. Big wheel, Darth Vader, sealed Darth Vader for $700. If anybody wants to get in on that, do it now or forever hold your peace. Brian Campbell's in the lead at 700 bones. Sealed 12-inch Vader, going once, going twice, going thrice. Screaming deal, Brian Campbell. Congratulations, buddy. That's a nice one. Screaming deal right there. All right, next up. Let's see. What should we do next? I can't believe that 21 back R2 is going to sell for $1,100. Kenny Bannigan. Do you think Marion guards use washcloths or just put the soap where it needed to go? I think they just put the soap where it needed to go and kind of like hopped in the shower kind of deal. I don't think they're a washcloth type situation. I think they're just soap on skin kind of guys. Ew. All right, let's call that Mikano Jawa. It will come with the acrylic. It's at $700. Letter T. Going once, twice, three times. Mr. Bannigan. Sold. It's a beautiful piece, Kenny. Congratulations, man. Really nice. No bites on the 12-back Vader today. That's okay. Make sure to look for him on the boards, and then worst case scenario, look for him on the IC for Life charity. Next up, we just got a new bid on C-3PO. I'm going to call that R2-D2. If anybody wants to get in on the R2-D2 21 back, letter P. Going once, going twice, going thrice. $1,100. Steal of a deal. Congratulations. That is a beautiful R2. He is going to ship in a star case, so I'm going to swap him out. Mr. Diamante just took over on that Lobot. So we'll see if we get some more action on Lobot. 210 on that 41 back. Just got a new bid. I'd pay extra for the acrylic if you want to sell one. I'd love to, man, but I'm out of acrylic. So I'm trying to keep them. But you could get one from Ian Sanderson. That's a double wide acrylic anyway. It's too big for that R2. All right, on the C-3PO 12-back A, we're going to call that. For $670 for Brian Campbell. A good deal on a 12-back there. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Next up, my buddy Brent Lancaster. Let's sell you a cheap boba there, buddy. Going once, going twice, going thrice. That's a Hong Kong boba, letter I. 50 bones. It's a nice one, bro. Congrats. And then my buddy Derek Cernak for the IC auction droid. Thanks, buddy. You're going to get an $8 Jawa. So much for those $15 naked Jawas you've been dealing with. Sold. Shoot, Andrea would have bought that one, man. Thank you, Brent. Taiwan Boba Fett for $85 in beautiful condition, going to Sam Cobras. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Yeah, that's the cheapest Jawa I've seen in a long time. For sure. You got it, Derek. Thank you. All right, next up, a cheapy A-Wing pilot. Shoot $100 for an A-Wing pilot. Tell your friends, come watch Taco Tuesday. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Just be like, they got $100 A-Wing pilots on Taco Tuesday, man. I don't know what to tell you. $700 sealed 12-inch Darth Vaders. Steal of a deal, that place. Only on Taco Tuesday. Only on the Imperial Commissary. Nick Grooms, you're going to pick up that Grammarian Guard soap for only $10, buddy. Congratulations. All the other soaps went for a lot more. Guess nobody wants to wash themselves with a pig. Who knew? Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Gam Guard soap. All right, and we got some new bids on these ones. We're going to call the Bosk. Bosk complete for Mr. Highland. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Good night, Derek. Have a nice night. You're not going to stay for the Taco Tuesday song, man? I see how it is. All right, then we're going to do the 41 back Lobot for Adam Diamante. Adam, you got a killer deal here, bro. Going once, going twice, going thrice. 41 back. $210. That's a steal, man. Congrats. I've said that's a steal on a lot of things tonight. So, you know, you guys are killing me. All right, we got a new bid on B. So I'm going to call the 9 num at $16 for Mr. Highland. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Ha, brush my teeth and come back. There you go. Get ready for bed. Good night, Nick. Thanks a lot, brother. Have a good night. All right, we're going to call the Death Squad Commander complete. He's the next up. Mr. Highland at $21. Going once, going twice, going thrice. And we might actually end Taco Tuesday at a proper time for once. I only got one more thing to call. Still getting bids. That Endor Rebel Soldier just got a brand new bid from Chad Bordner at $17. Whoever else was bidding against them, do it right now or forever hold your peace. Going once for $17 on the Endor Rebel Commando. Going twice, going thrice. Sold. Thank you, Michael. Have a good night. Well, thank you, everyone, for joining me on Taco Tuesday and seeing some of the, I don't know, most rare auction items starting at $1 in the history of Earth. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Even if you didn't bid, thanks for hanging out. Remember, you're all IC members, so being an IC member, there's only 3 things you have to do to be a great IC member. You have to teach, you have to learn, and you have to grow this hobby that we love so much. Please check into icforlifecharity.org. Support the charity. It's a great cause. And make sure you grab your tickets for ICCCon, the future of conventions. We're going into our 8th convention. And stay tuned for tons more guest stars. Thank you very much for hanging out on Taco Tuesday. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And thanks for being part of the IC. Good night.